everybody, and welcome back to another Minecraft Java Edition video. Update news. You read the title right. 1.17 is out. I am not playing in a snapshot. I am playing in my default profile for 1.17. Not snapshot something, not pre-release something. 1.17. These are my normal worlds. This is my oldest world. It's yeah. So yeah, so if I am in 1.17 released, and my world is taking a while to generate, probably because I'm recording, but this, guys, remember, it's 1.17. You probably already know if you're following any update news. I've seen in Why Am I in my, yeah. If you've been not following any update news, like I've seen some people on the official Minecraft Discord, they're like, hey, why aren't there the new caves? Or hey, why aren't there the new mountains? That's because, I mean, you know already that the Caves and Cliffs update was split. So it's split. Everybody who follows update news knows that, but some random people on the Minecraft Discord didn't. So I'm just making sure you know, just in case you're some random person who's stumbling across my channel. But yeah, so this is 1.17, which adds all the blocks and all the mobs. I guess it technically actually does add the skulk sensor, because if I do give myself skulk sensor, that's not how you spell it, it's still in the game, but you can't get it in the creative inventory. See, if I type skulk sensor here, the only thing that comes up is a scoot. But yeah, they also remove bundles. So if I go into my inventory and I do bun, there's nothing. So, but like I said, same with the skulk sensor, I can still give myself a bundle / give, which bundles are really good. I wish they kept them. And you can use them to like keep multiple items in here. But yeah, so here you see the bundle has this little inventory where there's a deep slate block, which is new, an amethyst block, which is new, a candle, which is new, a sign, which is not new, a glow ink sac, which is new, and yeah, so my favorite feature of this update would have to be candles. They're very simple, and they don't actually make much light. But also, speaking of candles, there are some other light sources, like the glow squid does not actually produce light, although it looks like that. Like if I clear my effects, and so / effect clear, then you can see that the glow squid, it's kind of like an enderman or something. It glows, but it doesn't provide light. That sounds really weird, but so yeah, there's also, this is a glowing sign, and glowing signs are made from the glowing sacks, which you saw in my bundle. You see, like, how do you take things out of a bundle? Oh, that way? That is really awkward. Oh, you can just do it like this. But yeah, so they're made with the glowing sacks, which are dropped by this glow squid. And so you might notice that it's actually very dark in there. So if I give myself night vision again, that's because this is tinted glass. Once the chat goes away. Okay, there. I actually cleared it. But so tinted glass is a new type of glass that you can see through but doesn't let light through. It's very interesting. Like I said in my first snapshot video for 1.17, it would be good for like a mob farm. Like, just let me give myself night vision. But yeah, it would be really good for a mob farm because my goat despawned, and because yeah, so you could see the mobs, but they would still spawn. So next, we'll move on to the mobs. Yes, there's still some blocks, like, there's copper and there's deep slate, but I'll talk about that in a little. So, I will spawn a new goat. You will not despawn. That's what I name you, because you will not despawn. So, yeah, so they added goats, which in Bedrock Edition they actually they drop goat horns when they ram into a solid block. So like sometimes like if I go into survival and stand here for a second with him, if I stand still for a little bit, I don't know if he will because it's in such a tight space, but eventually they'll like ram into you. So if you've seen the trailer, it's funny because they do that, and it's just like the update trailer is funny. You should go watch it, the official Minecraft one. But so yeah, so this is a goat, and he will not despawn, and he will hopefully eventually ram into me. But yeah, so goats ram into you. That's what they do. In Bedrock Edition, like I said, they drop goat horns. But since I'm in Java Edition, as you can see by my F3, and oh, that's how my other goat escaped. Okay, I will get you, goat. Yeah, that's how they escape. They jump out for some reason. But like, yeah, goats can jump. But oh, is he gonna wander back into his cage? Good little goat. Good goat. No, bad little goat. Okay, yeah. So he might walk into my axolotl pen. But yeah, so next we have the axolotl, as I said. So and if I get a bucket, and then I go into survival, I will jump down here, I will grab him, and I get the advancement, the cutest predator. So yeah, of course there are new advancements. I covered them in my pre-release video if you want to see that. And the these not the glow squids, the axolotls, they will kill glow squids. And yeah, and so Axolotl, I want you to come here. Okay, yeah, so axolotls will kill glow squids and any other fish, like tropical fish or stuff. And it's nice that they keep their color and name. Like you see, if I put him here, he's still named I will not despawn. But so yeah, like it's not like silverfish and stuff like that. But yeah, so next let's talk about the new blocks. For example, copper. Copper is sadly the only new ore in this update, and you can't even make tools and stuff from it, but it has some other cool things. So I'm gonna go in survival, mine this piece of copper, and it will drop raw copper. If I mine it with fortune, it'll drop more raw copper. There's a new mechanic called raw metals, and raw metals, I got a lot from just 5 blocks. If I go into here, then search raw, there will be the meat and stuff, but there will also be raw iron, raw copper, and raw gold, also block of raw gold, block of raw copper, and block of raw iron. The metal system has completely been redone. No longer will you have to use a pickaxe on a metal, and then you will get the ore. You will get a raw ore. See, I got a raw iron right there. And also, you notice this one has fortune on it, like I said. I will get usually more than one, but like, so now fortune works on metals. Let's see if I can demonstrate with this gold. See, I got 2 gold with that. So now fortune works on metals. This is something that has been needed for a long time, and I'm glad that Mojang finally added it. Everybody was wondering if there would be like a furnace enchantment or something, but that seems kind of weird, like an enchanted block. Yeah. So there is also Deep Slate. So Deep Slate is a new block which spawns, it will spawn below Y0. Oh yeah, in 1.18, the depth limit is being extended to -64, and height limit will be 320, so we'll have an extra, like, 128 blocks of space to build with. So that'll be fun, but remember that's coming in 1.18 along with the cave and mountain generation. So yeah, Deep Slate is just a variant of stone that takes a little longer to break and will spawn down there. For now it just spawns like close to bedrock, but yeah. So also, if you've noticed what my pickaxe is named, then they'll probably be wondering how I can name it 50 characters long. if I go over to my anvil right here that probably broke already, and I get a new anvil, and I place it down, I can name characters up to 50 characters long. So even though they changed the name of the wax lightly weathered cut copper stairs, I could still name something that long if I wanted to and keep going for another like 10 places or something. So even though this is a copper block, yeah, there you go. But yeah, so this pickaxe is the longest you can name a character. The longest you can name an item, like the longest many characters. But so there's a ton of copper variants. Tons of copper variants. Look at this. This is all copper. So here's what the lightly weathered copper stairs are now. So it's waxed exposed copper stairs. So it's still too long for me to read, but it's still long. It's not as long as it was, but it's still the longest item name. So you might notice that I'm flying out of here. Actually, there's one more thing here that we need to cover, that is azalea. These will spawn in the new lush caves along with moss blocks. And if I go here, so moss blocks, which you can bone meal to make more moss. And so yeah, and these are going to be in the new lush caves biome. Also, there's dripstone, which will be in the new dripstone caves biome. They're like stalactites and stalagmites. If you don't know which is which, remember that stalactites are the ones on top and stalagmites are the ones on the floor. Also, I will take damage if I fall on them. Oh, even if I jump, okay, yeah, I never knew that, actually. But, so, also, if I give myself a trident, and I take that trident, and I stand right here, where there is one of them, so I will break this with my hand. And by the way, they can be broken with your fist, so that's nice. And so I will throw this trident, and a trident will knock down pointed dripstones that are on the ceiling, or stalactites. So, yeah, and this is a stalagmite, so I'm not going to actually die with it, because then I will lose all my stuff and I will lose where I am. But I am going to go into spectator mode and fly over here for an amethyst geode. Probably one of the last things I'll cover. This is far from the last thing in 1.17, but it's such a big update. Like I said, it adds the mobs and the blocks. Mojang has even nicknamed it the mobs and blocks update. Wow, there are actually 2 geodes right next to each other here. So, yeah, geodes are made up of blocks of amethyst, budding amethyst, which can grow amethyst clusters, or amethyst buds, and there's large amethyst buds, medium amethyst buds, and so they have stages of growing, and when you break a big one, they will drop amethyst shards and more with fortune. That did not drop anything. Wow. But yeah, so if I break one with fortune, it will drop even more. So you see I got like 8 that time. So amethyst, it's a whole new thing. It can be used to craft spy glasses, which are useless to Optifine players, but they're kind of cool. Also, you can do F1 to get rid of that thing. And so, yeah, you can move. They're easier to move than Optifine Zoom, which I like. But it's just, I don't know. Like I said, they are not really that useful to Optifine players, especially because, like, they're cool for roleplay, like, I don't know, some kind of, if you're pretending to be a pirate or something, then, I don't know, But it would be cool if they were found in shipwreck chests. That would just be really cool. But yeah, so this is the 1.17 update. There's a lot more stuff I didn't show you, but that's because it's such a big update, and this video is probably already 20 minutes long. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys try out 1.17 and tell me what you thought of it. And what are you more excited for, 1.17 or 1.18? Actually, 1.17 is already out, so I mean, you aren't really excited for that in the future. But are you guys really excited for 1.18? I definitely am, because it's just much more exciting, okay? There's the new caves, the new mountains, a lot of new stuff that's more exciting. But yeah, so this just brings the bare features that will be in it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is, like I said, probably going to be my last update video for a while. And I guess, yeah, so subscribe. Please subscribe. I need subscribers, and it helps when you subscribe. So yeah, thanks for watching, and please subscribe, and goodbye. So, hope you enjoy playing around with 1.17, and... Wait. Oh, that actually doesn't do anything. Yeah, so bye. Hope you enjoy 1.17.